What's up, man? Happy Wednesday. Doing something a little different, man. Just going live on a whim, trying stuff. It's the off season, right? So, the Cowboys have to try new things in the off season, whether it's, offenses and defensive packages. Where I'm trying new things right now. So right now, I think we on Instagram, man. I just went live on TikTok. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a work in progress, but I'm supposed to be live on Instagram. And I don't think that I'm live on Instagram. I don't think Jay Tuck is live on Instagram. Because I know a lot of people, it's like, yo, Tuck, you should start streaming on Instagram. Or, yo, Tuck, you should start streaming on TikTok. I'm like, yo, you should just start coming to the YouTube channel. How about that? Catch me on YouTube. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that I'm live on IG. No, not live on IG. Oh, well. It is what it is, right? We're going to keep rocking, man. So what up to everybody, man? Got everybody in the building. Sin City in the building. What's going on with you, bro? What's going on with you, broski? All right. My guy, Demarius, who gets a majority of the carries week 1? I think that one's going to be Zeke, bro. I think it's going to be Zeke. Danielle, happy Wednesday. Yo, happy Wednesday to everybody out there, man. Hope y'all having a good one, man. I'm gearing up for vacation. A lot of people saying, Tuck, you just got back from vacation. Shut your mouth, bro. I'm going on vacation. Because what you guys have to understand is when you do content the way that we do content, or I do content, I'll speak for me, it's like there's no gap. So if you think about it, the Cowboys lost to Green Bay in January? And as soon as they lost, I was right in the draft season. I was like, draft. And the draft, like y'all all know, and I've told y'all this, it takes a lot out of you. It can drain you. You know what I'm saying? It drains you mentally going through the draft coverage, right? So it's like I did that draft, lack of free agency, so it wasn't really time for me to kind of just get away and chill and recalibrate. Now I did that last week, 2 weeks ago, with my boys, right? So took my boys to Orlando, had a good time. Then me and my brother went to Vegas. But listen, y'all, happy wife, happy life. I gotta take care of the wife. So me and wifey are going on vacay, man. Salute to my guy, man. So my guy Davis, bro, says finally catching the show, man. This is the thing, right? You catching a show, but it's just a live stream because I'm not even like producing the show or anything. I was just trying to test something out to make sure I was going live on Instagram and TikTok, which I'm clearly not. But we're gonna rock. We're gonna rock regardless, man. Benny in the building. What's going on, my guy? What's going on with you? Calvin, what's going on with you, man? So keep y'all questions coming. What's going to rock, man? I was just testing stuff out. Like I said, I went live on TikTok. TikTok is just not for me, man. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? There's too much going on. People are giving me little dancing hearts and box. I mean, bro, what is all this, man? I just want to go live on TikTok. I don't know what these dancing boxes mean. Do I need to open this up? Like, is it going to cost me money? You know what I'm saying? I went on TikTok. They were like, verify your age. I put in my birthday. They're like, oh, well, we need to verify your age by either putting your credit card, no, your driver's license, nope, or they can scan my face. And they scan my face and they, oh, okay, now you old enough. Now you're over 18. Like, what? The audacity, man, to say that I'm over 18. You know what I'm saying? So it's like TikTok just be moving different, bro. It just be moving different, but everybody is like, Tuck, you need to be on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, hold on. Am I live on Instagram? Shit, maybe I am live on Instagram. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe I am live on Instagram. Hold up. I don't know. So yeah, everyone's like, bro, TikTok is just not for me, bro. I delete TikTok all the damn time, bro, because it's like I try to run it and then like I'll upload a video and the video will just like disappear. Like it'll just do some weird stuff where it just disappears and vanishes, man. All right, so let's get to some of y'all questions. Keep it popping, man. Demaris said got hella questions. All right, well, let's rock, man. Let's go rock. I ain't got nothing to do. My Mavericks on they ain't got a first round pick, so they ain't doing nothing tonight. Do we have enough at DT to be better against the run? Absolutely not. So I ask you this, Demarius, who are the defensive tackles? Right? You got Mozzie coming off a shoulder injury. I guess according to Brian Broaddus, he hasn't gained all of his weight back, right? So he's still trying to gain his weight back. So he doesn't have that yet. You have Osa. That's a 3 tech. You know what I'm saying? So Osa doesn't count as a 1. Then that was the whole video conversation about Chauncey Golston. I know everybody in the comments was like, Chauncey Golston's an edge. He's an edge. He's an edge. Not a I was talking about based on the way that our roster is constructed. I think he's going to play more defensive tackle. That's what I was saying. So you have Chauncey. Like, I think Brian brought us in the final word, even said that last night. Like, they've been using Marshawn Nealon at 3 tech. Like, so we're depleted. Now, the Cowboys could go make moves, right? But y'all know this organization like I do. Is it going to be an all-in move? Probably not. It's probably going to be a guy that they're going to have to get. They're going to plug him in there and say, we're okay to play. And we'll have to see how the chips fall. So as of right now, bro, to answer your question, do we have enough defensive tackle? No, I think defensive tackle is the biggest hole in this Cowboys roster right now. It's a massive hole right now. See, next question. We got Calvin. Tuck, is the starting running back on the roster right now, and are you happy with the room? Well, me, just from a fan perspective, I'm happy that Zeke is returning. So I think I'll tell y'all this, right? Because like, you know what I'm saying? Suits my guy Corey. I think Corey was in the chat, right? He showed me this yesterday. The over and under for Zeke on sports books, if you're a sports bettor, which y'all know that I am, I'm cooking right now, is 525 yards. That's the over and under for Zeke. 525 yards. And we know Zeke, knock on wood, with his health, even if he's just average, he's going to get you 500. I pretty much have Zeke pretty much at 800 yards. I would say probably 859 touchdowns. So I'm good there. I think Rico can definitely add our running game a boost, right? Because I feel like Rico should have got more carries last year, right? Then you toss in whether it's Freeman or Deuce Vaughn. We'll kind of see how that all plays out in camp. But then you also have Hunter Lukey out there as well. So I feel like, and if you go back to my video, I dropped a video on this last year of Brian Schottenheimer. Let me see if I can find that video, y'all. Oh, wait. No, this is not. I'm not live on Instagram. I'm clicking on YouTube. What is this? Hold on. What is this? What's going on? I don't know. But what the hell is this? I got like 4 different tabs up. Hold on. What is this? All right, maybe I am live on Instagram. But if you go back to my video that I dropped last year on Brian Schottenheimer traditionally, he likes a stable of backs. If you go back to when he was at Georgia, like, he likes backs in a rotation, kind of a stable of backs. So, you know, we'll see how everything transpires when it comes to Brian Schottenheimer. But overall, if on a scale of 1 to 10, you ask me about the running back room, I would say it's a 6 or a 7. I think it's enough, right? But it's really going to come down to our scheme, to our offensive line. Let's see here. What's up, my guy? What's up, Tuck? What's going on with you, bro? Just chilling, bro. Vibing, man. Funny stories. Like I said, me and my wife are going on vacation. I thought we flew out Friday. So I've been packed, y'all. I've been ready to go. I'm like, bro, just tomorrow, and then we're going to be out. She's like, bro, we do not leave until Saturday morning. I was like, nah, we leave Friday. She's like, we leave Saturday. And I'm just like, damn, you're right. You're right. So I'm kind of in chill mode right now. Yeah, Osa had a monster year last year. Yeah, Osa's going to be key, right? But here's the thing, right? We know Osa is in a contract year, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out with Osa. Now, I will say this when it comes to Osa, you know, and the same thing with kind of like with Micah. The same thing kind of with Micah is how you can prevent yourself from kind of gassing out at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So how do you prevent that from happening, right? So I think that's going to be something that's going to be key is, okay, how do you make sure that Osa is not burnt out by the time you get to playoffs? How do you make sure that Micah isn't burnt out by the time you get to playoffs? How to make sure DeMarcus Lawrence isn't burnt out by the time you get to playoffs? And it's going to have to become up to our younger guys to really step up and fill that void in the rotation. Osa is going to have a monster year. It takes him out of our price range next year. Man, who knows, man? Who knows what the Cowboys price range is anymore, man? I'm kind of clueless because we have money, we just ain't using it. What we saving it for? I really don't know. Tony Pollard was a beast. Yeah, I love TP, right? But once again, it comes down to price point, and I don't think the Cowboys are going to pay that for Tony Pollard, even after you franchise tagged him. So I think that's where a lot of Cowboys fans, and kind of self-included, is kind of concerned, is who is going to be our change of pace back. But I think that Deuce can really step in and be that. I think Deuce can really step in and be that if given the opportunity. Give it out the opportunity. What's up, my guy David in the building? What's going on with you, bro? Predictions on the O-line performance, optimistic and realistic. All right, so when it comes to our offensive line, we're going to be young. I like the young talent that we have, but what I question, or my biggest concern when it comes to our young offensive line, is they really don't get an opportunity for a learning curve. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they're going to be thrown into the fire early. Like I said, I was playing the Madden 25 beta, bro, and Myles Garrett was just wrecking Tyler Guyton. I was like, bro, what the hell is going on? Like he like Tyler Guyton was like a 67, 68. You know what I'm saying? Going against Myles Garrett, like, so it's going to be important that not only Tyler Guyton, but Cooper Beebe or Brock Hoffman, whoever wins the job, is going to be ready to go. And then also, I said this Monday, salute to Boss Cowboy when we did our live show, is that, okay, we gave Terrence Steele kind of a mulligan last year because of the injury. But if he looks like he looked last year, then all hell breaks loose. Now we can have a hole at right tackle. So it's going to be interesting to see how things fare out. So to kind of give you guys some hindsight, when we get to preseason and when we get to camp, the people that I'm focusing on heavily is going to be the second layer of our offensive line. I'm looking at the Awesome Richards. I'm looking at the TJ Basses. I'm looking at the Earl Bostics. I'm looking at, I guess, Matt Walesko. Like, I'm looking at those guys because if that first layer gets nicked up or they can't go or there's some type of issues, how can we maneuver to make sure that we're maintaining the continuity of our offensive line without going through another 2022 season where there was kind of like all those musical chairs going on. So definitely keep your eyes on the offensive line. So on a scale of 1 to 10, optimistic, I would say probably like 7. You know what I'm saying? I'll say 7, but it can easily fracture and go to like a 5, right? Because if something happens with Tyler or, or Zach or something like that, then all hell breaks loose. Yeah, and that's also Rico has health issues, right? When it comes to Rico, he's a performer. He's a gainer. Like, it's all there. I did a film session on Rico. Love Rico. I felt like he should have got more opportunity last year, but there has been some health issues, different things like that. And here's what I wonder when it comes to Rico, right? The mental aspect, because it's like, okay, last year you moved on from Zeke. You had Tony Pollard. You were RB2. All right. Boom, you move over for Tony Pollard. Okay, so now you might be feeling like you're the guy, right? All right, cool. Now it's finally my opportunity to be the guy. And there comes that old dog and Zeke back, and Zeke is going to get them carries, right? So you kind of feel some type of way about that you're kind of getting pushed back. So I think Rico's going to play well, but it's just going to be how much opportunity is Rico really going to get remains to be unseen. I can't cap. I want to see Daddle more than Zeke. Oh, okay, probably Zeke. Yeah. I mean, he has the burst. It's all there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing when you get with Zeke, you get a veteran guy that just knows the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to worry about little stuff. You don't have to worry about pass pro. You don't have to worry about, fumbling. Like, you don't have to worry about those little things when it comes to Zeke. And if you go to the film on Zeke, what he did last year in New England, he wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't bad. Zeke and Pollard would have been perfectly fine last year. Of course, we couldn't do it financially, but it wasn't like Zeke had a horrible season last year. So when it comes to Zeke, there is the capability when it comes to Ezekiel Elliott. It's just going to be, how is it going to come scheme-wise? That's the thing that I'm really going to focus on is the scheme. What does the scheme look like? How do we change it? We did a lot of outside zones and different things like that, but you have to mix it up and you have to block better on our offensive front. Daddle's a diamond in the rough like Pollard was. Yeah, but he just doesn't get those opportunities. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Listen, Cowboys Nation, I ain't telling y'all what to do with your money. I'm not telling y'all what to do with your money. But if you can find a sports book that has Zeke over under 525 yards. I mean, you got to take that, bro. You got to take it. I slammed this out of that, bro. I slammed it. I slammed it hard because I'm like, Zeke can get you 500 yards probably in six, 7 games. I'm taking that. Linebacker room. So this was a good talking point, and I'm probably going to do a film session on it because I want to compare and contrast the differences between Dan Quinn's philosophy and Mike Zimmer. I actually was going to do that today, but it takes a lot of work and research, and I got busy and didn't have time to do it because I want to really dive deep, right? But I will say this. I do like the linebacker room. It's improved from last year, right? You have Eric Kendricks. I think you have an uptick. So if I had to go between Eric Kendricks and LVE, I feel like we upgraded, right? Overshown. Now, I don't want to put the Overshown, like he's the expectations on him because he's coming off the ACL. But from what I've been hearing in-house, he looks good and he looks like he's ahead of the curve. Now, you have to be patient. Be patient with Overshown. And then you also have Maris. Now, good question, good follow-up question. How long until Maris starts? I think it's going to be soon. And the reason why, y'all, is I think that Maris fits what Coach Zimmer likes to do more than Damone Clark, right? And if you don't want to play a lot of nickel and kind of have those big nickels, Maris was a coverage kid in Notre Dame, right? And he can tackle. He's high motor. He's IQ. Like he played middle linebacker at Notre Dame. He was a digestible guy. So you have IQ, you have lateral movement, you have speed, and you have coverage when it comes to Maris. If I had to gauge what the linebackers in a 4-3 scheme would be, you would have Kendricks, Overshown, and Maris, and Damone Clark might just have to get in where you fit it. That's what I'm seeing. Unless Damone comes out and blows things away at camp, I think it's going to be hard to beat those 3 out, right? It's going to be hard to beat those 3 out. And I know we got the guy from the UFL as well. So we got some guys in rotation, the linebacker room, which is good. But if I had to go, I would say Maris. By the time we see Derrick Henry, Maris will be starting. This doesn't go. If not, out this gate, because Maris is a phenomenal linebacker. And here's the crazy thing about Maris, y'all. I remember I told y'all on Twitter I was doing a 2-for-1 because I was going to do Maris and JD Bertrand, who was the other linebacker from Notre Dame, right? And I cut them both up. I had the film sessions. I did the video. I thought I released it. I never released it because I was going back at the review. I'm like, okay, go look at the. I'm like, I guess something happened with the upload, right? But Maris is phenomenal, y'all. He has a lot of upside potential, and I think Cowboys fans are really going to like Maris once they get to see him. Speaking of contracts, I don't think we will be able to pay Dak, CD, and Micah. I just don't see how. Well, we can. The question is not can we, is do we want to? Right. So I was just on a show with my guy Dan, who covers the Buffalo Bills. Salute to him, man. Cool cat, man. That was crazy. Bills fans, I guess, they don't like my guy Keon Coleman, so he's going to bring me back on and talk about Keon, right? But I don't know. I don't know, y'all, when it comes to this Dak situation. I really just don't know because, like I was saying on Twitter the other day, Dak typically gambles on himself, right? He always gambles on himself. He's done it numerous times before when he was franchise tag, right? So now Dak has even more leverage with the team because you're going to get paid regardless, even this year and even next year. If the Cowboys do not come to the price that you and Todd France are wanting, what would be the reason for you to cave? And I just don't see Todd France, CAA, whatever it's called, right? Agency that has Josh Allen and Dak Prescott coming off an MVP year pretty much and signing for less than Trevor Lawrence. It's just not happening. So it's going to have to happen where the Cowboys are going to have to decide how bad do they really want him. And I feel like what's going to happen is they're going to play hardball with these negotiations. I think from conversations, things haven't picked up. So here's from what I've been hearing in the house, and this is not no breaking source or anything like that, right? It's kind of hearing. And I always say, take this with a grain of salt because you never know, who's carrying water. But From what I've been hearing, the Cowboys feel like they can keep Dak on the deal, not get the extension done this year, see how things pan out, and then next year, once the cap is increased, they will be able to win Dak Prescott back in negotiations. That's what I've been hearing, and that sounds like good luck with that. It sounds like good luck with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. Good luck with that. If you can let Dak Prescott go out there and hit free agency and talk to the Steelers and talk to, the Raiders and talk to some of these other teams, possibly the Giants, and you say, you know what? I want to go back to Dallas, right? Or the Cowboys can outbid them and pull Dak Prescott in. It's a tricky situation. I think what's going to really happen, y'all, if I had to be honest, we're going to have to probably sit back, and they're probably going to sit back and see what is going on with this Trey Lance thing. If Trey Lance comes out gunning and running in preseason and there's some excitement around it, I think they might hold off. But if you get out to the preseason in camp and Trey Lance is flopping like a fish out of water, they might just be like, all right, Dak, come on, bro. Like, come on back. So we'll have to sit and see how things weighed out. But if I had to gauge it, it's going to go deep into camp before we get this Dak deal. Because you not only have to deal with the Dak deal, you have to deal with the CD deal as well. You know what I'm saying? And here's what I'll ask y'all. Here's my frustration, right? All right, boom. Jerry and Stephen Jones said they are waiting for the leaves to fall when it comes to Justin Jefferson. How long has Justin Jefferson been signed? Still no deal with CeeDee Lamb, man. So I really don't know what's going on. But we'll have to sit back and wait to see. And this is what I hate when it comes to our season, y'all. There's a lot of dark clouds over our season. You know what I'm saying? You still got the Green Bay loss. Now you got the deal with Dak. Now you got the deal with CD. What's going on with Micah? Mike McCarthy on a 1-year deal. You bring in Zimmer and have an entire defensive staff on a 1-year deals. Like, it's just a lot of versus last year. Things felt good. This time last year, I was on cruise control. We got Brendan Cooks. We got Stephon Gilmore. Right? You went back and got the Diggs deal done early. Like, we were in a good situation last year, but this year it's going to be all chaos. We want to sit back and hope for the best. The Lost Sound, appreciate you. I want to know, as a Vikings fan, y'all still like Dak still? Appreciate the super chat. I like Dak. I want him here in Dallas, right? And here's the crazy thing about Dak when it comes to this, bro. It's that my friends are diehard Raiders fans. He's messaging me every day about, man, I can't wait till we have Dak. Like, there's Raiders fans like, yo, we get Dak next year. Or we like, they are already plotting on getting Dak. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he is plotting. Their Raiders fans are plotting heavy on getting Dak. And it's like, it don't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I get the trolling sometimes, bro, but it's like, all right, bro, like, that's my quarterback. He's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, chill with all that. You know what I'm saying? Because it would hurt. Imagine this, y'all. We're sitting back and Dak Prescott leads the Oakland Raiders to a Super Bowl, or him and Mike Tomlin hugging it out. Like, it was hard, right? The Dez thing was hard for me. The Dez thing was probably the hardest thing I ever went through as a Cowboys fan, because that was the one moment where I was like done with the Cowboys, bro. Like, I was like, thank God I didn't have any content or a channel when the Cowboys cut Dez, because I would have bombed on everybody. It would have been bombs over Baghdad the day that Dez got cut. Anybody who said something wrong would have got blocked. But seeing Dak leave and sign and smile for another team, that's going to sting, y'all. That's really going to sting, and I hope that is not the case. I hope that's not the case. Yeah, the Marison, Duke Merriweather, we trust. That's all we got to say, man, when it comes to Duke, man. Duke, fix it. You know what I'm saying? Duke, fix it. And here's what I was saying Monday on the show with Boss, y'all. I really want y'all to be patient with Tyler Guyton, because I know what can happen when rookies look rough early. You know, y'all get, he's a buzz. He's another Mozzie Smith. But like, you might have to be patient with him, man, because he's going to be tossed out there. And they're going to line Myles Garrett wherever he's at, right over him. Stack him right over him. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to get his work early. And he's probably going to earn his lumps early. And hopefully he'll learn from that, have his growing pains, and be ready once we get into the middle of the season. Do I think Diggs comes back at least 75%? If not, do you let the young bull Kellen Carson play until Diggs gets better? So if you watch the final word, this is according to Brian Broaddus, right? So, like I said, do what you got with that information. He's saying that they're saying Diggs might not even be officially ready until like week 5, week 6. I've been hearing altering things, right? Because the Cowboys, they're always going to rush you back from the ACL. As soon as you can walk, you on the field, right? So he was saying that he's not even close to being ready. It might be week 5 or week 6. So for me personally, I know you got to open the wallet, but I would go get Gilmore back, y'all. I would go get Gilmore back. I know we like Carson. We have some young guys out there, whether it's Eric Scott that can probably take the lead, but it's like, I don't want to come into the season wanting Trayvon Diggs to be who he was before injury, and we're banking that on the season. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to slow play it. So if it takes 5 weeks or 6 weeks, we don't have to rush it and have another Michael Gallup situation. We always do that after ACLs. Y'all remember Tristan Hill? They tossed Tristan Hill like he wasn't ready. Michael Gallup was clearly not ready last year. You know what I'm saying? We saw it clear as day. You know what I'm saying? But the Cowboys always want to just toss you in because you can move a little bit. And I don't want that. I don't want it. So if you're able to go get a Gill and bring him back on a deal, because I know he's still out there, I would definitely go do it because you need insurance policies. And that's my one concern, y'all, with this team. There's no insurance policy. There's no insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, think about this. What happens if Tyler Guyton struggles? you can't, bro. You can't. So that's when we did the video. I said he's coming in there under the most pressure, and it's not his fault because we don't have no insurance policy. We're walking around with a brand new cell phone. We ain't got a case on it, right? So it's like, for me personally, I was like, Tyler Guyton, you need insurance policies. We know how Cowboys get hit with injuries and different things. And every year we are talking about a position that there was a lack of depth. We spoke about the wide receiver room. Oh, we got James Washington. Okay, cool. Well, James Washington goes down in camp. You didn't replenish it. We had nothing. And then now you were taking OBJ to Mavs games because we're desperate in the middle of the season. Last year, we were saying, all right, we didn't have linebacker depth. Well, Overshown goes down. LVE goes down. Now he's putting safeties at linebacker. Okay. This year, we're saying defensive tackle. We don't have depth. We would hate for something to happen where defensive tackle, and now you're putting defensive ends to play defense. Like, just go and be proactive versus being reactive. But that is the Cowboys' biggest problem. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Holmes, what's up? We got my guy Jones in the building. Cut Spot Jones in the building. My guy Mike Tag, the Cowboys Caveman in the building. What's going on, everybody, man? We're just vibing, man. We are just vibing. We're supposed to be vibing on Instagram, but I don't think we vibing on Instagram, man. And they're going to have to miss out today. We'll try it again tomorrow, but I try to connect to Instagram. They're going to be at SOL, TikTok and Instagram. And see, here's the reason. I hate going live on TikTok and Instagram because when I do that, it shifts everything to being vertical like you're on your phone. So if you're on YouTube, it's just like a little vertical thing if you're watching on your TV or your tablet. So it's just like, really bugs me a little bit. My guy JC in the building, man. Zeke did a film breakdown on Zeke, man. Definitely check that out, man. I think Zeke's gonna be perfectly fine. I think he's gonna be perfectly fine. Yeah, Regina. Dak's case was dismissed. Maybe he would get paid. I don't think the case was the reason why he wasn't getting paid. I don't think that was the reason. I think that was just something to kind of just put out there. But it's awfully funny. It's awfully quiet about that case being dismissed. But, I don't want to start no trouble. I don't want to start no trouble, but I'm not seeing a lot of tweets about the case being dismissed. But when it was going on, everybody has had something to say. Everybody had something to say during the case. How about Micah Parsons being an undersized DM? I'm concerned about his run defense and intrigued how Zimmer uses him. I think how Zimmer uses him is going to go back to more of a chess piece, right? More of a chess piece, moving him around, not just being off the edge, blitzing the A gap, B gap, and not being so easy to locate. I don't think that Zim intends for Micah to be a standalone edge because, one, we went and got Marshawn Nealon. You got Sam Williams, and they're still bringing in UFL guys trying to find edge rushers as well. So I don't think they're done at edge. So I think that they have more of a plan for Micah to not be so stagnant. And I'll be surprised if you see him just lying off the edge every time, just being a true defensive end, because like you said, he's not built for that. He can do it. He's talented enough. Like, people got to understand, Micah Parsons was a running back when he got to Penn State. He only played linebacker for 2 years before we drafted him. You know what I'm saying? So we only played linebacker, so he was very raw in that position and was drafted, right? Then he was extremely raw defensive end, put him at that position. He hit the ground running. So it's like, wherever you put Micah, he can play football, but what is the most optimal position? Now, here's the drawback. If you put Micah at linebacker, or whoever got linebackers, so I like our linebackers, you need some defensive tackles to cover them up, bro. You need defensive tackles to cover them up, because think of this, the defensive tackles are pretty much the offensive line for your linebackers. And if these guards and centers are able to get to the second level, it does us no good. So go get some defensive tackles. Like, everyone's commenting in chat, man. Everyone is tagging the Cowboys right now on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go get more defensive tackles, because what we got right now is not enough. And I don't want to be sitting there. Why my guy Mike Tagg and my guy Kelly K9 is having this great tailgate, versus the Ravens. We have a good time. We're full off of drinks and food, and we're sitting there watching Derrick Henry just run the ball down our throat. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess up a good time, Cowboys. We got big plans for that tailgate. Don't mess up the vibe and let Derrick Henry just run down our throat because you don't want to go get no defensive tackles, because you want to be stubborn. Nah, get some defensive tackles. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. Bro. Can you do film work on Carl Davis? Yeah, I can. If you guys want to see Carl Davis defensive tackle, you're not going to be excited. But I can do it on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about Kendricks. He's not what he used to be. Yeah, but I feel like he's going to be enough. And what Kendricks really is, he's going to be the translator, right? Because you need someone to translate. And here's another concern of mine, right? You're only bringing, think about this, y'all. Think about Dan Quinn in Washington right now. Think about how many guys that are his guys that know his thing that he brought over. From Bobby Wagner to Dorrance Armstrong to Dante Fowler. Like, he brought in guys that knows his defense. Coach Zimmer has one guy. You got one ingredient to cook your defense, right? You got one ingredient versus, okay, who are some other guys that play under Zim? Let's go get those guys, because you need translators. Because what you're having right now, you're asking Coach Zimmer to cook a Coach Zimmer special, cook a Coach Zimmer dinner with all of Dan Quinn's ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds crazy, bro. Like, you gave him one utensil. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying, all right, I want you to barbecue, bro, but I don't want you to bring none of your seasoning. You're going to use everything I have at the house, but you can use your pepper. You can use your spatula. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, let him really cook. But that's my concern. Is Zim really the guy moving forward? Or is he just a bridge guy because we sat on our hands and didn't get a defensive coordinator and we just needed someone to come in and coach the team? Remains seen. Yeah, Zim. Kendricks is back with Zimmer. Yeah, he was great with Zimmer, right? So I'm gonna do that. So that's the video I was gonna do next. Is I was gonna break down not Kendrick. I was gonna break down Zimmer's defense versus Dan Quinn's defense and some of the differences and who's gonna fit. Because the conversation piece is really gonna come down to Donovan Wilson. Like, because if you look at it from a scheme perspective, what Zim likes to do, Wanye fits the second safety more than Donovan Wilson, because Zim really never played like a safety in the box a lot. You know what I'm saying? He played cover 3 a little bit, but a lot of it's like too high shells, like rangy guys, right? So we'll see how that all kind of works out. And I think Wanye is more of that, even though, Donovan has done it before. That's not really his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a downhill kind of linebacker. Realistic expectations for Nealon. I think Nealon's going to be solid. Depends on what we're expecting. I expect him to be solid. I expect Nealon to have more impact than rookie Sam Williams. So, I don't know. take with that information that you would. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's going to be more of an uptick, right? Because he's more blue collar. So I feel like he's going to have a decent season. But if you're expecting godly, jump off the gate, we're all going to be buying Nealon jerseys, I would slow your pace down when it comes to that. But I think he's going to be solid because Nealon's very blue collar. And guys going to do it. He's like a souped up Dorrance Armstrong. You know what I'm saying? If that will, man. Got Jazz in the building. What's going on with you, sis? What's going on with you, man? Eric, keep the questions coming. I'm just vibing, man. I'm just vibing right now. Not on Instagram. Instagram is missing out. That's why they got to follow up. Being an angel for a productive player that plays for Dallas has to be the easiest job ever. Yeah, because they shoot themselves in the foot, bro. They shoot themselves in the foot and they wait. They wait. You know what I'm saying? They wait. And a simple philosophy, right? Let's slow it down and apply it to us, right? Let's say you wanted a PS5, right? Because college football is coming out. Man, I cannot wait for that game, right? College football is coming out and you want a PS5. Well, you look online and you see one for $400. That's a pretty good price. Wouldn't you want to get that PS5 for $400? Probably. But what the Cowboys do, they'll sit back and say, oh, that's a hell of a deal, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to come back next week. I'll get it. It'll be the same price. I might be able to get it for $350. I might be able to get it for $300. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to wait. Well, all of a sudden you look online the following week and now it's $480. Then you come back the following week, now it's $550. Now you come back the following week, now PS5s are going for like $650, right? $650, right? And now you're sitting back and saying, I can't afford it. Well, yeah, because you should have bought the PS5 when it's $400. Why'd you wait? So to sit back and act like you can't afford Dak Prescott, it's your fault. This situation, I want every Cowboys fan to understand this. The situation that the Cowboys are going through right now with Dakota Rain Prescott is their fault. You can go back. I even have tweets about signing Dak before Carson Wentz. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we should sign him before Carson Wentz gets signed. We should sign Dak before Carson Wentz gets signed. We should sign Dak before Jared Goff gets signed. We should sign Dak before Jared Goff gets signed. They franchise tag him. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And ta-da, you got a stupid prize of your franchise quarterback being on the last year of his deal, and he's playing at an MVP level. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. You won. You won your stupid prize for playing this stupid game with Dak Prescott. We could have been moved on from Dak Prescott if you would have took care of him ahead of time. Love Zeke, but that should have been the focal point. Love Jalen Smith. That's my dog. Should have been done ahead of time. Before all that. But you were sitting there playing games and doing this and doing that and franchise tagging and this and that and talking about the market and this and that. The moment that you moved on from Tony Romo and said, this is our guy, the very first priority should have been paying Dak Prescott early. Then we could have been moved on from him. But no, you played these stupid games. Ta-da. Dak with the Raiders sounds interesting. Yeah, Dak in black, the Dak hole. My friend like literally he'll just text me like, yo, what do you think about this, bro? Dak in black. Dak, I'm like, bro, shut up. Do you like the Steelers? Yeah, man, I love the Steelers. I'm actually going to the Cowboys versus the Steelers. I always tell people I feel like I'm a Steelers fan in Cowboys body. You know what I'm saying? They just do everything organizationally right. You know what I'm saying? We just do everything wrong. But I'm just a Cowboys fan. But yeah, I have no problem with the Steelers, but we're gonna smoke them boys. The whole damn tree, bro. The whole damn tree. So once again, right? Stupid games win stupid prizes. Okay. You're sitting back. All right, we're gonna wait for the leaves to fall with Justin Jefferson. Huh? You think Justin Jefferson and CD's agent doesn't talk? That's what Steven said. Okay. Well, boom. Jettis got his deal. It's been almost a month, right? It's been almost a month when Jettis got his deal, right? What's the holdup? What's the holdup? Well, what's the holdup right now? You should have known soon as JJ set the market, C-Lamb comes right top of it, just barely, right? And we move on. But here's the stupid game that they're playing right now, bro. That guy who he played this year, you know what I'm saying? That went to LSU as well. He got Justin Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? They play with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. He can leapfrog and get this deal, right? You have Brandon Ayuk possibly holding out. He can get a new deal and reset the market, right? Tyreek Hill even said that he possibly want to jump back. So you have other wide receivers. Once again, that PS5 is going from 400. Right now it's at 550. You keep playing, it's going to be at 580. And then everyone's going to sit back and say, well, why isn't CeeDee Lamb at camp? Because your organization is playing stupid games and they win a stupid prize. We'll wait. But here's the thing, right? There's no reason to wait right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is signing him in camp? There's no benefit to signing him in camp versus signing him today, right? You missed the bulk of the free agency, and that's what I was saying with Dak, right? If you would have went ahead and took care of Dak early this offseason, you could have had money to make moves in free agency. You could have had money to clear up and make move and wiggle with restructures and get Dak and CD done. But since you're sitting on this Dak deal, you can't move. You can't move. It seems like every other year the front office brings the drama. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy because when there's not drama, we'll create it. You know what I'm saying? And that is a Cowboys thing that I'm noticing. Like, not just with the organization, but with the media. Like, if there is nothing going on, people will create something going on, right? And it's just like, I mean, I get it, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I don't know. Like I said, it's, how can I phrase this? It's my fault, right? Because I believed it was real. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest for a minute. I believed it was real, right? So, like, when you're looking out from the outside perspective, right? You read the newspapers and you see media people and you see, radio people. Like, you think some of this is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of is the keys to watch wrestling. But when you get into it, you realize, it's not as real as I thought. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of fake and make believe. And even if there isn't a story, well, people have jobs to do and they'll make a story. And it's not just purely about football. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that it's just like, we'll create a narrative. So it's like, you need the headlines, you need the clickbait. Like, that's just their job, right? And I just think that where we kind of rely on our spaces is different. Like, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? We can do 70,000, 80,000, 90,000 views by just breaking down film and just talking football. I don't need to clickbait you and talk about Micah's shoe color because no one here gives a damn. When we play San Francisco, when we play Baltimore, when we play Philly, the color shoes that Micah wore to a Mavericks game does us no good, y'all. It does us no good. It does us no good. What does the defensive tackle rotation look like? What does our offensive tackle rotation look like? I'm saying, what has the safety unit looked like thus far? What is Zim's thoughts on Mozzie Smith if he doesn't get in the Wayne back and recover? Like, those are the things that we're focusing on. Micah's shoe color, it can't help. I highly doubt that Christian McCaffrey gives a damn about what color Micah's shoes was that he wore to the Mavericks game. They're not going to care nothing about that, bro. But if we don't have a defensive tackle, we're going to get punched in the mouth. Let's see here. We got a lot of questions. Hey, bro, Cowboys front office. Hey, I didn't say it. I ain't say it. You know what I'm saying? Are they gonna cut me up? But here's the thing: how they gonna cut me off talking about the case? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you talking about it? It should have been a special breaking the news. You know, because it was a sense of urgency when Dak was being accused, but when everything is dismissed, oh, we'll get to it in the morning. We'll get to it in the morning. Get to the morning. Funny how that works, right? But here's what's going to happen. Case gets dismissed. Probably a month from now, those want to sit down with Dak and Oxnard, have a conversation, smile, chuck it up, forgetting the whole fact that they tried to self-sabotage this man on the air, let people call him the most villainous name in the English language, all on the radio without any rebuttals or any objectives. But then it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's my fault for saying that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem, man. Everyone got mad at me for saying, bro, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even wouldn't let nobody do y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bradley Dunford? New subscriber, love the show. DC4L, appreciate you, my guy. I wouldn't let nobody do Bradley like that. I wouldn't let nobody go on the radio station and just call him out of his name without any factual evidence. That's wrong. And we did it to our franchise quarterback. Crazy, 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 crazy. Let me keep scrolling, make sure I'm not missing anything. Self-inflicted pain. Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is, man. It just is what it's all about the circus. It's all about the circus in Dallas. How do you feel about the tight end room? Good question. So, tight end room, good. Right, I feel good. I feel like Jake Ferguson is going to take a massive leap. I just said this on the show a second ago on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jake Ferguson's going to take a massive leap where he will be considered top 5, if not top 3 tight ends in the league this year. You know, stamp that, clip that. I feel like Jake Ferguson will take a massive leap. I feel like Schoonmaker, if he can stay healthy. Now, here's the thing, right? A lot of people are saying, man, Schoons can't stay healthy. Schoon is going to be out again. What's going to happen with Schoon? This is why a lot of us, from me, from Sky to Vox to Rome, the list goes on, had that same kind of, y'all remember the old bitter beer face that we had the bitter beer face when we drafted Schoon. No knock on him, but he's an older prospect. I think Schoon's probably 26, and he had injury after injury after injury after injury in Michigan. And that's lingering over into his NFL career. So, going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But then you have Stevenson, and then you have the undrafted guy who they're bringing in as well. I think he's a lock. And I think the odd man out is going to be Peyton Hendershot. I don't see how Peyton Hendershot makes it through the cuts. Will they try to trade him? I'm not sure if there's really value for trade value. Maybe he can be a roster sneak, a waiver sneak, possibly. But I would think right now, Peyton Hendershot's kind of the odd man out as of right now. But if John Stevenson returns to what he was in camp last year, like I said, clip it, bookmark it, whatever. He felt very Pitsis to me, bro. He looked very Pitsis to me at camp, bro. I was like, oh my God, we got something. That ACL hurt. I know we talk about Overshown, but him going down, it kind of hurt. And he kind of fits that wide receiver mold that can do some things. So if he recovers strong off the ACL, I do not see how Luke Schoonmaker, besides his politics being the second round pick, should beat Stevens out on that position as at tight end 2. I don't see it. I just see like pound for pound, player for player, offensive weapon that you can bring to our team, different dynamic. I don't see how Schoon can really beat out Stevens if given a fair shot. But we know how it is. Politics is usual. He's second round picks is going to get the opportunity. J Tuck, do you really believe they want to win a Super Bowl? They care about that us fans really want, or care about the Super Bowl, not the Joneses? Good question. I think the Cowboys care about the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? I think the Cowboys care about the bottom line, right? Long as tickets are selling, long as people are talking, long as media is circulating, long as Cowboy readers are being bought, that's the main priority. And if we win, we win. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's frustrating for us as Cowboys fans to sit back, to be the best fan base on the planet of all of sports. And this is what we get, y'all. Like it's hard, right? It's hard because it's like, me, I'm a Cowboys / Yankees fan, you know what I'm saying? So at least the Yankees, I know if they have to pay down, granted it's baseball, but they'll go all in and try to win a World Series, right? My Mavs kind of did it. They didn't go all in. They went kind of in with Kyrie, but they're actually being proactive and like trying. And I think for us, I think the hardest thing for Cowboys fans, if we're being honest, fully transparent, the hardest thing for us is to sit back and say, okay, we have a good team. We have a good nucleus, but why won't we stack on top of that and just build on top of what we have right now and really go all in? And then we got to look across the hall and see Philadelphia just going crazy. Like they just going crazy. It's to the point where like I don't even care who the Eagles sign anymore because it's like go ahead and get them, bro. Like go ahead, like do whatever. Like go get Justin Simmons. I don't care anymore. Go get I don't care anymore, bro. Like just do what you got to do. Go trade up 5 fifth-round picks and get a third-round pick and trade those 2 third-round picks and move up in the first and go get you 2 corners. I don't care anymore. Go move on from Hassan Reddick, but you move on from Hassan Reddick, you bring in Brian Huff and I don't care, bro. Y'all got it. y'all got it. But the Cowboys just sit on their hands, and it's the ego. It's the ego of sitting back and feeling like the way that they're doing things is the way to win championships. And Stephen Jones even said it. When Stephen Jones was asked about the Rams winning a Super Bowl and their all-in approach, and he said, I just don't think that's optimal in the NFL. He's basically telling you, even though the Rams got rid of all those picks, won a Super Bowl, was down for a year, and then bounced right back, that is not the way to win the NFL. The way that they're doing it is the proven method of how to win in the NFL, even though you haven't done it in 30 years. But at the end of the day, we're going to stay merched up. We're gonna be out there at camp paying $200 per person to get some shade to watch practice on a field they might even have practice on. You're going to be traveling, paying expensive hotels, going to games, paying top ticket prices. They don't care, bro. They don't care. They just don't care. It's just one of those things where they're focused on the business and the brand and not on the football field. As long as we're not a 2-win team, they're good. If the Cowboys win 7 games next year, they're good. They'll blame Dak Prescott, fire Mike McCarthy, blame everybody else, take zero responsibility and say, well, hey, we paid CD for performance. Hey, we paid our guys. It's not us. It's them. It's not us. Like it's a masterful plan to fail for 30 years and not take any of the blame. I wish I could pull it off. I wish I could. I just can't. I just don't know how they do it, right? Nobody gets to blame. What Jamie like to hear besides Thunderstruck? I know it's your favorite song, Tuck. Man, music-wise. So I know music is a hot topic button, right? Because I'm coined as this Drake fan. Though I like Drake and I like Kendrick, right? Honestly, I'm a Kanye fan. That's why I keep telling everybody, like, oh, you're just a Drake fan. You're just a Drake fan. I'm like, bro, I'm a Kanye fan. Like, I literally have paintings of Kanye all in my wall in my gym. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a Kanye fan. What am I listening to right now? I mean, I'm listening to Drake a little bit. Favorite song though, I don't know what my favorite song is. It's damn sure not Thunderstruck. I'll tell you that for damn sure. I don't know if I have a favorite song. I don't know. It's a lot. I listen to a lot of different stuff, man. Because you guys know I was a DJ. I worked in radio, made music, produced it, all that stuff. So I have a wide variety of different music that I listen to. It just depends on what mood I'm in. Let's see here. So this is a great point. It's almost like they're hoping for an excuse not to sign Dak. And I was going to make a video on this. But I'll just say it right now. The Cowboys, they did go all in. What are you saying, Tuck? This sounds crazy. The Cowboys did go all in. They went all in against the Cowboys on the other side. They took the under. They are betting on the under right now. What they are betting on is that Dak Prescott can't play at that MVP level again. But just to make sure that we're hedging our bets, let's strip his left tackle away. let's just get that. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it a little bit difficult. Let's increase the difficulty. Okay. Mike McCarthy, you can't win 12 games again and win the division. I mean, when's the last time someone's won a division in back-to-back years? So you can't do that. But let's take his defensive tackles away. Let's take his defensive coordinator away. Let's just give him a guy. Yeah. Let's just make sure. Let's make sure. So the Cowboys, they went all in. They took the under, y'all. They took the under when it comes to the Cowboys. So, like you're saying, if everything hits the fan next year or this year, it's going to be Dak's fault. It's going to be Mike McCarthy's fault. Dak and Mike McCarthy. No one's going to blame Stephen Jones because what are people going to say? And they say all the time, you had 8 all pros. You had 9 all pros. You had 8 all pros. You had 9 all pros. Dude, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to say. Blame Mike McCarthy, blame Dak Prescott, and Steven and Jerry Jones skate off. And no one's going to open up the hood and really look at the real villains in Dallas. And they're not. And I get it. It's the mob, bro. It is the mob. I understand it. But they don't want to go against the mob. Hell, they coming for us. I'm not going to put out every people's business out there, but us content creators, they got a hit job on us, bro. They are coming for us. They are pulling channels down. They're doing a lot of stuff, y'all. They got a hit on us. You know what I'm saying? So if this channel this disappears, like my dog DMVs and stuff, like, bro, there's hit jobs going on. If you guys look around what's going on, there's a lot of funny business. There's lawsuits going on against content creators. Channels are getting deleted. You know, I don't want no smoke. Jerry Steve, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems, bro. I'm just chilling. I'm just a passionate Cowboys fan talking football. Don't delete me, bro. Don't delete me, bro. I'm just chilling, bro. Let's see here. My guy Toxic says, Jay Tuck, I'm at the gym right now getting in. It's legs and abs day, and the 49ers isn't right in front of me. Guess it's about to go hard, man. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Put some extra plates on and lift it, and then go slap his hat off, bro, and tell him what's up. One smoke. So yeah, DMV, my dog DMV, his channel got deleted, but it came back up, so we had to create a new one. But it can't be monetized, so he can't be monetized for 3 months. He's suspended for 3 months. He can't make any money off of his channel now. Crazy, huh? My film sessions that I did a film session when we played San Fran week 5 last year. Week 5 did a film session for our scouting report versus the Cowboys versus San Francisco. I just got hit for that. You know what I'm saying? There's people getting sued for using thumbnails. Like, it's a lot of pettiness going on in our community, bro. I mean, if you look around, still no ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But then when Tuck speaks out up on it, I'm the villain. I'm the bad guy. We're not gonna say, bro, this is whack. This is whack. They don't know what it takes to have to build this from scratch, right? And they're coming at us because they're silencing a voice. There's almost 435 people watching this show right now. They want me up out of here. And soon I might be. You know what I'm saying? I might just ride off into the sunset, sit here and put my legs up, my feet up, cover the draft, cover the Kansas Jayhawks, cover the Kansas City Chiefs, and just be life's peaceful. The Chiefs are building a brand new arena on the Kansas side, brand new stadium on the Kansas side. It's going to be walking distance from my house. I just coast. I can just coast. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but don't shoot me, bro. Biggie or Tupac? I was a Biggie fan. Biggie by far. Biggie was a better lyricist. Biggie made better music, you know, but Pac was that real. But I was like, Biggie was a better rapper, made better music. So I'm Biggie. Team Biggie all right. No Diddy. I'm Team Biggie all the way, no Diddy. There you go. Or deserving, but that just showed me it's more about branding than winning. It's always going to be about branding and winning. It's always going to be about branding and over winning, bro. And that is the problem. That is the problem when it comes to the Cowboys. It's just like, are you willing to do what it really takes to win a championship? I don't think they are, right? Think about this. You do have a Coach Belichick out there, right? Let's just say Coach Belichick. Now, Coach Belichick, he might not want him coming back to football, right? Because I think he got him a pretty young thing, man. Coach Belichick, he been on TikTok. I see you, bro. He been on TikTok. He got a little PYT. He got a little hot to it. You know what I'm saying? This is Coach Belichick, man. But if you say, you know what, Coach Belichick could really turn this thing around and win the Cowboys a Super Bowl, do you think that Jerry Jones would say, okay, I'm going to hire you, Coach Belichick, and I'm going to step out the way. Me and Steve are going to step out the way. We're going to be rich. We're going to go on boats. We're going to go on yachts. We're going to step out the way. We're going to let you run this organization to win us a Super Bowl in the next 4-year window. Would the Cowboys do that? Let me know in the comments. Y'all already know the answer. They wouldn't. Hell no. Hell no. Hell, they want their hands in everything. They want their hands in everything, bro. They want their hands in everything. They want the credit. But here's what I'll ask Jerry and Stephen Jones. Why would you even want credit for something you haven't? It took you 30 years. It took you 30 years, bro. There's no credit. It's not like if the Cowboys win a Super Bowl next year, Jerry Jones can say, hi, Jimmy Johnson. I told you I can do it without you. I told you guys I could. Bro, it took you almost 30 years to get it done, bro. There's no celebration that you were this guy, that you were able to do it. 30 years, bro, to get something done. 30 years. 30 years. Let's see here. Demonic Passes count. I think it was for I think I got hit for boxing too. Something for boxing, right? But it's like there's a lot of stuff, man. I don't want to disclose it, y'all, but there's a lot of stuff going on in our community that's kind of just whack to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to always be the one to speak up on it because I always get coined as the bad guy. But it's whack. It's hella whack. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you guys see me on Twitter. Like sometimes I'll be chilling, right? And then somebody will hit me like with something happened. I'm like, that's bullshit, bro. Like that's whack, bro. Like, and these are like our guys. Like these are like our godfathers that are going through some BS, bro. For doing nothing wrong. Like people don't understand the sacrifice. Like I told y'all my story the other day, bro. It's like, you know, I'm signing with the agency. Let y'all know I'm signing with the agency. I got a bunch of endorsement deals. You know what I'm saying? But I have people like blocking deals in different things and like trying to restructure deals and manipulating deals. And so I'm getting like a bunch of contracts. So I have like 7 or 8 contracts I have to read. So in order to make sure that I'm not getting screwed over and getting Dak Prescott it, now I have to go hire an agent to go read or a lawyer to go read over all these licenses different because like they're putting all this language in there and it's not what we agreed on. But everyone's trying to get a cut of tuck. Okay, get a no. Nobody's on this live stream right now but me. But when it's time to get deals done, everybody wants a little piece, little 25%, little 35%, little 17%, little bit. And then I'm going through the numbers and I'm like, whoa. What is going on? Oh, well, this is a fee for this, and this is a fee for this, and this is a fee. And that's like not what we spoke about. You know what I'm saying? So that gets you frustrated, right? That your hard work, something that you built from the ground up, everybody wants their hands on, or they're trying to stop it and seize you and mute you. But you know, it just is what it is. You Robbie, you Tuck, Truth Hurst, man. Appreciate you guys, man. I do it for y'all, man. I don't do it for them. I don't do it for them. I don't do it for the money, though I do like to be compensated because it's a lot of work that goes on. But I do this for y'all because y'all voice really matters. And a lot of people, they want to suppress y'all voice. See, they don't want Sarge being heard. They don't want Pat being heard. They don't want Fresh being heard. They want you guys to be over there, just clap, say we them boys, and accept mediocrity. No, you deserve to say, nah, this is BS. Because I've seen it. I mean, hell, I was one. You guys know that. I traveled to every Cowboys game pretty much. I missed 2 Cowboys games last year. Went to camp, went to every game except 2, went to road games, went to playoff games. I have the right to voice my opinion. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. I don't have to just go with the flow. I can voice my opinion. If I'm a paying customer, if I went to a restaurant, my favorite restaurant, and the food was not good, I deserve the right to say the food was not good. Case in point, you guys know when I travel to Vegas all the time, the MGM is that's my hotel. That's my sponsored hotel that I stay at, right? I went to MGM on the day of the fight Saturday. We got back from the pool and we tried to take showers and stuff, but the water wasn't working. So there was a leak and the water was shut down just on our floor, right? So we could not shower, right? So we called down there, no answer. My brother went down there. They were like, okay, well, you guys can go to the spa. So me and DMV, we go to the spa to go get showered. They have no idea what's going on. Like, why are you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like let's shower, right? So we get back. This is like fight night. So we're trying to get ready for the fight. You know what I'm saying? So we get back. Water's still not running. Things not good. I go down there like, listen, I'm a value company customer. I stay here. I stay at the MGM pretty much every day or every month this year, right? And there was no water. It was fight night. I'm here for a job. I'm working. I was late. Like, I need to be compensated. It said, no problem. We got you. They comped the whole thing, waived all my fees, waived all my. That's so you get to voice your opinion, right? That's how you value your paying customers. But when it comes to the Cowboys, it's just deal with it, bro. it's just deal with it. It was just deal with it. Pay more. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Pay more. So as season ticket holders, what they don't tell you, right? There used to be this phone call that we would have. And it'll be Jerry and Stephen Jones on a phone call, and we would sit down and talk, and they would answer questions for all the callers. They don't let me on the phone calls, one. And two, they got rid of it. They don't even do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? They don't even do that anymore. They don't even do it anymore because they don't want to hear Cowboys fans' voice. So we're going to voice our opinion. We invest exactly, Fresh. We invest money. We should have the ultimate say. We had the ultimate say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was at MGM. But like I said, MGM did a great job accommodating me. They're like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? You're a card reward member. You've been here because I've been to Vegas every month this year. I won't be next month in July because I'm not going to Summer League. But you know what I'm saying? So I always at the MGM because they treated me great there. And that's where PBC's been hosting me. So it's like, oh no, you're good. Gave me comps, gave me some slot tickets, gave me some everything for my next stay. So me and my wife are going back on her birthday in August back to the MGM because they took care and valued their customer versus just saying, it's all right. Someone asked a dope question. I forgot. Team Drake checking in. Why y'all hate Drake, bro? I know why they hate Drake. They hate Drake for the same reason they hate Tom Brady. The way they're gonna start hating Pat Mahomes. They're gonna hate, they hate Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? They hate LeBron James. Like when you're winning too much, people want to see you lose. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Cheese, bro. Taylor Swift made me not want to watch the Super Bowl. Hey, man, I can't say nothing bad about the Chiefs because they stopped the 49ers from getting a Super Bowl. So since my team couldn't handle business, I had to let my cousin kind of handle business, man. And they went in and did it. Let's see here. Hey, Tuck. So I'm going to my first home Cowboys game this year against Tampa Bay. Just a second. I know it's hella early, but how you think that game is going to be? Could go either way, depending on how things look, right? We saw with Tampa Bay, they were able to get hot, in the playoffs, what they did to Philadelphia. So they got talent, but Baker is streaky, right? So I feel like we'll be okay in that game as of now, but by December 22nd, who knows? But should be a good game, man. Cowboys versus Bucks is always a good one. Is always a good one. And I was saying this. Now, don't get mad at me, Cowboys fans. It's just me kind of giving my opinion on the show. I feel like the Cowboys will be 11-win team. All right. We won't win the division. Let me know how y'all feel about this. We won't win the division. Philly can have it. Okay, congratulations. All right. Then we will be a wild card team. We will play the NFC South, but it's Tampa or the Saints or something like that. We will win the wild card, and then whatever happens, happens, right? So let's say we lose in divisional, right? We're 11-win team. Don't win the division. We win the wild card playoff game, losing divisional. Should Dak Prescott or Mike McCarthy return? Let me know. Carrie Underwood, yeah, waiting on night for Sunday night. Yes, I've never stayed at Caesars. They're trying to get me to stay at Caesars. But yeah, yes, Caesars is dope. Hey man, gotta go. Hey, appreciate you, man. Go Skull, man. Hey, Vikings fan. You guys have a star in Ivan Pace Jr. If you want to watch his film breakdown, he's my favorite prospect in last year's class. I did a draft on Ivan Pace. Love him. So, you guys got some young talent, man. So appreciate you, man, for stopping in, man. And that's what I love about our community, man. Whether you're a Vikings fan, Eagles fan, whoever, man, we welcome everybody in as long as you're just not an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you. All right. So let's get to the question. So I gotta say, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's where I see us kind of 11-win team. Don't win the division, but still win the wild card. That's fair. Yeah, my guy Pat says, yep, they should return. They should both return. Yep. Return. Paul says bye, Felicia to both. Blow it up. Facts. Yeah. I think if that's the case, they return, bro. Like, they return because it's like I was saying Monday, the Cowboys have this audacity, to demand a Super Bowl or an NFC championship or else from Mike McCarthy when we sat there for a whole decade under Jason Garrett, who can't even get to the playoffs consistently, right? You had the audacity. Don't ask me to do what the last guy couldn't do. You didn't ask him to do that. So if Mike McCarthy goes to the playoffs, that'll be 4 years in a row? 4 years in a row. We win a playoff game, but we still, let's say we lose in the divisional by a point, right? We bang with Philadelphia or bang with San Fran, we lose by a point. Now Mike McCarthy has to go or else? Nah, I'm not feeling that. I wouldn't feel that. You, just like Roy just said, you need continuity, right? And this is something I've been asking on. This is what I've been asking for from Mike McCarthy or just anybody, any coach for the Cowboys. Consistency. Yes, we would all like to make the playoffs, not make the playoffs, make the playoffs, not make the playoffs, make the playoffs, not make the playoffs. No. Do this, and then boom, we're Super Bowl champs. We would love for that to happen, right? We would love for it to happen. But what I want is to keep knocking at the door. Keep knocking at the door. And for under Mike McCarthy, at least we are getting to the door to knock. Well, eventually, you keep knocking enough. All right, now we open it up, right? Because you've been there, right? And I think that's when it comes to the Cowboys. Like, you got to get playoff experience. You got to say, okay, bro, last year versus Green Bay, we did this. This year, if I went to sleep at midnight, I'm going to sleep at 9:30 for playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Night before a game. If I ate sushi, I'm eating chicken. Like, so you're learning from your mistakes. This will be what tomorrow's morning video is about, learning from your mistakes, right? But it's like, you have to get the opportunity to learn from those mistakes in those big moments in order for you to grow. And Mike McCarthy is at least putting us in the opportunity to have a chance to compete for a Super Bowl by getting to the playoffs. Your other coach ain't did that. The coach before him wasn't doing that. Mike McCarthy is the highest regular season winning coach percentage at 67% in Cowboys history. He just got here about a week ago. And here's the crazy part, y'all. Y'all want to know the craziest thing about Mike McCarthy? It just became his team last year, y'all. It just became his team last year. Kellen, we just started running his offense last year, right? So he was cut off at the knees when it comes to Kellen Moore and all this different stuff, right? He just finally became his team where he got full control of the offense and things were built his way. Granted, we lost to Green Bay, but he's pretty much like, this is his first year last year. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no Kellen Moore, there's no, you know what I'm saying, all this. So it's like, I don't know, y'all, but it's not the way the Cowboys think, right? Now, the other team that was talked about earlier, the Steelers, they haven't won playoff games, but they know Mike Tomlin is their coach. You know what I'm saying? They know Mike Tomlin's their coach, and they're going to continue to keep pushing and knocking at the door with them. And I guarantee you, with the consistency and the culture and everything that Mike Tomlin's built, eventually the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to crack that door. I just hope it's not with Dak Prescott. Let's see here. All right, boom. So Jay Tuck, check out USF quarterback and see if he has a shot in the NFL. So, speaking of which, on this channel, we are going to do draft content insanely deeper this year. And not just for the Cowboys' sake, just for the NFL's sake, right? Because I feel like, honestly, guys, to be fully transparent with you, that is where I find the most peace. And I feel like that is my niche that I enjoy the most. That's opening the most doors for me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, throughout the college football season, we'll be doing draft content. So every week, if there's a big game, whether it's Georgia versus Alabama, we're going to highlight players to watch. That way you guys know to watch. So that way when we get to February, whenever the season's over, you guys already know the players that we're talking about. We're going to talk about sleepers. We're going to do updates. So we're going to dive heavy into draft content. And to be honest with you guys, even though I'll be back and forth to some Cowboys games, like I'm going to be at the Senior Bowl this year. I am going to be at the Combine this year. I'm going to spend a bulk of my time with the draft community because that's one where I like the most. I like the college players a little bit more. And I'm gonna have a lot more players on the channel this year because I never really asked players to come on my channel because it's just not, it is what it is. I don't want players to feel like they owe me anything like that. So, but I'm gonna have a lot more players and college players and prospects coming on the channel this year. So we're gonna be heavily draft focused, but it won't be just Cowboys centric. It's gonna be for everybody. I feel like that's where we're gonna open our doors and add the big value. So I'll definitely take a look at the quarterback. Let's see here. I feel like I want a team that once we win, we can keep doing it like the 90s. Man, bro, when the Cowboys win a Super Bowl, if they ever win a Super Bowl, I ain't being greedy for 2 or 3. I'm out. As soon as we have that parade and we clean up all that confetti, I'm out, bro. I'm out. Y'all got it. I'm passing it on to my kids. Y'all got it. I'm not jumping back on. Let's run it back-to-back champs. Let's do that. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No hit wonders. I don't want Dak and Micah being satisfied with 1. Go beyond that. Expect yourself to be. Yeah, I agree. If we win 1, yeah, we're gonna go for 2. But me personally, I'm good, bro. Because I know how hard it is. And it really doesn't come along like that. You know what I'm saying? You have a few different factors when you have like a Pat Mahomes or like that, but I'm out, bro. I'm out. As soon as we go ahead and wipe the confetti up, I'm out, bro. I am out skis because I ain't sitting back waiting for another 30 years. I ain't got another 30 in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm old, man. I ain't trying to do that. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into that. Are you positively concerned about the running back room for the Cowboys? I'm good there, man. I'm actually good. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm more focused on the scheme. And how we're gonna use our offensive line. So let's see here. Speaking of which, what were your predictions for the Commanders 10+ wins? I had the Commanders peaking at the playoffs. I really do. And I'm doing the NFC East roundtable. You guys definitely got to check that out. You guys got to check that out, man. Support me, man, because it's me. It's my guy, Philly Mike. It's my guy, Kid Blue from the Giants. And it's also my guy, Rio. So we're going to be doing it like every Thursday, I think at 5 o'clock or 6 p.m. Central, where we're going to be banging over the NFC East content. So I need Cowboys Nation to chat, man, because them Eagles fans, you know how Eagles fans are, bro. When they see me, it's just like, all right. They start jumping me and kicking me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when we start that up, man, I need everybody in the chat, man, banging on those Eagles fans. Commanders fans and Giants fans are cool. But y'all know when Philly fans see me, it's just like, God damn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cut me a break. Which wide receiver do we need to watch in training camp? Well, the battle of the 2 Jalens, right? The battle of the 2 Jalens. That's going to be interesting for wide receiver 3, right? Turpin, even to watch it because we know what Turpin is at this point. Well, actually, I would say factor in 3 Jalens, right? Because you have Jalen Tolbert, you have Jalen Brooks, and you also have Jalen Marino Cropper from last year as well, who I like. But also you have Ryan Flannery, right? So I think he's going to be the one that a lot of Cowboys fans are going to be watching. So I really think it's going to come down to that wide receiver, the X slot. Like, who's going to be the Michael Gallup replacement, right? You have CD, you have Brandon Cooks. Those are your locks. But that wide receiver 3 position is open for competition. And I was thinking about doing a video on this between Brooks and Tolbert. I think Tolbert has the lead. It's his position to lose, but it's a small gap. Right? And what I would like to see from Jalen Tolbert, especially in the preseason, it's just getting reps and opportunities and getting those confidence boosts. You know what I'm saying? Because you saw it. Yeah. I think Corey Crooms rotational opportunity, but I don't think starting opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I don't think starting opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's going to be between the 2 Jalen's, Brooks and Tolbert. But with Ryan, he does have your boundary wide receiver kind of like build. So could he come up and cup and cup? There's gonna be some opportunities, right? So that wide receiver 3 is open for business. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, but we'll definitely keep our eyes on that, man, because I think if I had to put it, of course, you guys know I'm a Tolbert guy, right? That's my pick, right? So I'm gonna put it on Tolbert, kind of come through for me. I think Turpin's going to be more kind of your wide receiver 4. It's kind of sprinkled in on different packages, but he definitely needs to be used different ways, especially in the absence of Tony Pollard, right? I feel like with Turpin, he can really become our game breaker, that he can come in and be your change of pace, when it comes to Turpin, right? So I think the wide receiver. So the battles that I'm looking at, these are what I'm looking at for camp, right? Even though I'm not going to be there. And why I'm not going in camp? Because how they treat us, unfortunately. So wide receiver 3, that's first. Well, no, I won't say first, but I'll just say wide receiver 3 because we're talking about it. Wide receiver 3, left tackle and right tackle rotation. That's offensively. And then also tight end rotation. Those are my 3 offensive things that I'm focusing on when we get to camp. And then defensively, of course, defensive tackle. Who the hell's playing? Who's playing 1 tech? Who's playing 3? Is Chauncey playing defensive end, or is he playing 3 tech? Where's Nealon, right? So defensive tackle, linebacker rotation, right? What's really going with the linebackers? And then also the safeties. The safeties, right? Because it's like, okay, we moved on for Jaron Curse, Marquise Bell. You can ask more from Marquise Bell to tell us safety that's 206 pounds. You gonna play linebacker, middle linebacker at that, and him to do well. A lot of people got that messed up about Marquise Bell, even though he was light. He was out there banging. You know what I'm saying? Like the crazy part about Marquise Bell, he was not the worst linebacker on the Cowboys roster. You know what I'm saying? If I could take and put 40 pounds and give Marquise Bell a BBL or something and put 40 pounds on him, we would have a hell of a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So I think that where is he going to really fit in when it comes to the safety room? That's where I'm really going to be like, all right, what's going to happen? Because I feel like with Zim, too high. I feel like Malik, you have Wanye, and then who's going to be your box guy if you go nickel? Is it going to be Bell? Is it going to be Donovan Wilson? But also, you guys got to remember, right? Overshown at Texas, he was a safety. He was a safety that was converted to linebacker. So he has those safety qualities to kind of be your big nickel guy if need be as well. So, you could see a situation where you have Kendricks, you also have Maris or Damone, whoever, whatever. And then Overshown is used as your J. Ronish guy. It's kind of your linebacker hybrid safety because he has those traits. Now, of course, it's all depending on the ACL. So there's gonna be something fun to watch. Linebacker, running back room is worse, but our offensive line will be improved. Yeah, I just think that when it comes to our running back room, it's just going to be different, right? And I think that's what it's like with Cowboys fans, right? We've always been used to having a guy, right? We haven't having the one guy, right? One guy, Emmitt Smith, that's our guy, right? Or Ezekiel Elliott, that's our guy. But I feel like it's really going to be a rotational aspect, which can help, right? It can help from a few different things. It can help from keeping your running backs fresh throughout the season, but it also can impact your continuity when you have different guys interchanging in and out, right? Because sometimes it's best to know who is going to be your guy, right? Who is going to be your guy that you can lean on. And I just think that, just putting my Cowboys hat on, haha, wink, wink, it's going to be Zeke. If it's 3rd and 2 and we're on the goal line and we need to get in the end zone, it's going to be Zeke. If it's your pass pro guy that you can trust that can do your blitz pickups, it's going to be Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like Zeke is going to get the opportunity to prove it and lose it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that all happens, man. I feel like O-line, running back rooms, like when we had Run DMC and McFadden and Alfred Morris. Yeah. Yeah, it can kind of feel that way. It can kind of feel that way, right? But I feel like a lot of people, and I put this in the video, I did the film breakdown, a lot of people are counting Deuce out, man. Don't count Deuce out, man. If you guys can leave with anything I tell y'all from this live show, I mean, I appreciate everyone rocking for me. We got almost 700 people watching right now. Man, I had a goddamn button. I had a button, man. I had a button, man. I had a button or something. We them boys. Yeah, I had a button, man, for that, man. That's over 700 people watching right now. Don't delete me, Jerry Steven. I ain't say nothing, bro. I ain't say nothing. I ain't got no problem with nobody, man. I ain't got no problem. Don't delete me, bro. But if you guys can leave with anything from this show, don't give up on Deuce, man. Don't give up on Deuce. Don't give up on Deuce. I know it's kind of easy. You had expectations last year. You really didn't see it like you wanted to see it. And it's like, all right. And you're mad at last year's class. And it's just like, all right. Don't give up on Deuce. The Cowboys got plans for Deuce. And you guys have to remember at Kansas State, because you guys know I'm a Jayhawk and I covered the Big 12. Deuce Vaughn, he has a lot of him factors in him. He has some him factors in him, right? So if he gets up and moving and grooving, he can be the Tony Pollard replacement. And I've always said that last year. I felt like the Deuce Vaughn pick was in order to replace Tony Pollard as insurance the following season. So, yeah, don't give up on Deuce, man. Don't give up on Deuce, man. Yeah, my guy says, yeah, rocks with Deuce, man. Switch on the O-line, off the line. Yeah, he has that burst. Also, yeah, and he also got his dog Cooper Beebe back, man. Cooper Beebe, man. I'm so excited for Cooper Beebe. I might just cop the Cooper Beebe jersey, bro, because I've been talking about Cooper Beebe for 2 years. And if you see the tweet that I posted, I predicted the Cowboys would add him and Deuce Vaughn to their roster, man. Don't make me pull that tweet up, man. Don't do that. I'm saying, but I will if y'all want me to show it. I'm not sure if I can do it on this phone thing. Let's see here. Let's see here, man. Let's walk y'all through. I'll walk y'all through the timeline, man. And this is, like I said, I enjoyed this aspect, not being right when it comes to draft picks, man, but it's just like watching college football, man. Yeah. Look at this. Let me see. This is like, can I screen share? Hold up. Bang. Let me see. What's up, sis? Queen's in the building. Sadiq is in the building. Let's see here. Can I screen share on this? Ooh, that looks ugly. Ooh, that's ugly. Hold on. All right, that's better. All right, boom. What do I say? What did they say on Friday? What did he say? Cooper Beebe out of Kansas State will be at the top of the interior offensive line discussion. He was the anchor for Deuce Vaughn in the running game. Well-balanced guard with high IQ. Tuck. That's Tuck. Look at this. 2022, right? Live from AT&T Stadium, where TCU will face off versus K-State in today's Big 12 championship. Going to be a great matchup. Defensive end Felix Anundike, who went to the Chiefs. Interior offensive lineman Cooper Beebe, Davis Hodge Tomlinson is my favorite. Quentin Johnson are notable NBA draft prospects to watch. So this is what I'm going to be doing a lot for y'all this year. I'm telling y'all, like, this is what you need to watch. So if it's Saturday, you're kicking back. Want to watch college football. There might be a random game you don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Then you can kind of just go from there. Let me see where's the other one. Where's the other one? Let me see. I think it's better right here. Bam. I got more, man. There's more, because you got to understand, Cooper Beebe, that's my neighbor. Like, he's from Kansas City. This is my reaction to Cooper Beebe, man. Cooper Beebe. Let's see. Where is it at? Boom. Look at that. December 22nd, right? This is the game where Cooper Beebe can earn him a first-round check. Bang. Cooper Beebe, man. So yeah, and where's my Deuce Vaughn? Where's Cooper Beebe and Deuce Vaughn? I'm gonna show y'all one tweet before we get up out of here. Let me see. It has to be here somewhere. see here. I have it somewhere. Y'all seen the tweet, man. Y'all, oh, here it is. Look at this, y'all. Tell me, hold on. Let me see if I can. I can't do it on this stupid. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get it right. Nah, y'all can't see that. It is what it is. But look at this. Look at this. Jay Tuck, right? December 29th, 2023. Congrats to the future Dallas Cowboy. Coop and Deuce reunited. It's still rock chalk. I told you guys in December of 2023, they're going to be reunited. They're going to be reunited, man. Reunited, and it feels so good. Yeah, man. But they're both, they're both Wildcats, man. But salute to Coop, man. But I think he's going to be a phenomenal. But I will say this. I know we're a lot high on Cooper Beebe. A fan of him. I'm a fan of him as well. He's nasty. He's raw. Very talented. But don't cut out Brock Hoffman. Don't. Hey, don't count out Brock Hoffman, y'all. Don't cut out Brock Hoffman, y'all. Brock Hoffman is going to bang for that job. He's going to bang for that job, y'all. He's going to bang for that job. So we do have some kind of insurance policy, right? Because if things really did hit the fan, you could have Brock Hoffman at center. You could slide Cooper Beebe over left guard. You could kick Tyler Smith at the left tackle. You can get creative. That's what I did on Madden. Because, like I said, Tyler Guyton was getting wrecked. But the Cowboys need to be more proactive, really commit in showing their fan base that they want to win a championship. And there's still a lot of work that needs to be done from a personnel standpoint. But we will see, man. But I appreciate all the support, man. We had over 700 people watching this live, man. That's lit, man. I appreciate the support, y'all. I really do. I can't say that enough. I talked about all the BS that goes on behind the scenes. You guys keep me going. There's times where I'm like, I don't want to deal with all this, man. I don't feel like dealing with all this in corny, you know what I'm saying? But you, the people, is what matters the most, man. And you guys keep me going. I have fun. I enjoy doing this. I've been doing this so this show's been an hour and a half. I went an hour on TikTok. I did a show before that. So I've been talking Cowboys for almost 4 hours. I can really keep going, but I gotta go talk to wifey upstairs real quick. So I just want you guys to know, man, at the end of the day, I always have your best interest, because at the end of the day, I'm just like y'all. I want to win. I'm tired of losing. So if I say something that's never malicious, it's never because I'm trying to tear the team down or be negative, it's because I see some holes and I'm trying to be proactive in solving it. It's not that I don't believe in Mozzie. It's not that I don't believe in, who else our other defensive tackle is, right? Or Rodgers, our 7th round pick. Not that I don't support those guys, but I'm saying go do more. We need to do more. And I'm tired of the Cowboys sitting back being complacent and accepting mediocrity. Show me. This year, it's the show me season. You want me to be super fan and flying all over the world and doing all that, right? You have to show me. Because just selling me something and put a star on it, that's no longer going to be the thing for me personally. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys, all the support. If you're seeing me on Instagram magically because it started streaming, follow me on all social media platforms. JTuck151. It's the same across TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the YouTube channel. Let's keep it moving, keep sharing the content and getting the word out there, man, so people can see what we're doing in the community. Got a lot of interesting content. You guys know I'll be on vacation on Saturday, not Friday, right? So Saturday, even when I'm on vacation, I'm going to just take y'all on vacation with me. Might do some live shows. I'm going for a whole week. We're going to be 8 days. We're going to be 8 days out the country. So, I'm definitely have some time to sit there and talk Cowboys football. Also on the YouTube channel, I appreciate all the feedback with the morning inspirational videos. You guys are inspiring me. I'm inspiring you guys as well. I love that we're all in together. And yes, Adika, it's family time now. Go chill with the wife, man. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and go Cowboys.